None of us wants to have a dirty home. We wash our hands, we wipe down our countertops, but we still get sick. Why? Well, even if you don't have any roommates, you're not the only one living in your home. It might be time to start charging bacteria and viruses their fair share of rent, because they frequent the same places you do, and they can't be bothered to clean up after themselves. In this video, I want to help you identify the dirtiest objects in your home so you can improve your indoor air quality, curate the most effective cleaning routine, or maybe just satisfy your aching curiosity. Regardless of your reason for being here, let's get right to it. Here is a list of the top 5 filthiest things in your home, from dirty to dirtier, and why you should care. Imagine you arrive home after a long day of work, taking public transportation both ways with a quick stop at the grocery store to grab your favorite snack. Now, what is the first thing you do? I hope you said head straight to the sink and wash your hands, but you may have forgotten one important item: your cell phone. Yes, your cell phone has been basking in a wonderful host of germs, including all kinds of bacteria and viruses, all of which love to thrive in that warm back pocket. This, coupled with the heat that comes from those microprocessors, generates the perfect growing conditions for these tiny guests, which hop on from the wide variety of environments that your phone gets exposed to throughout the day. Despite the average American checking their phone at least 144 times daily, a person rarely cleans it. This is particularly concerning since we handle our phones so often and bring them into contact with our faces. And this increases your chance of contracting harmful infections from bacteria such as E. coli, MRSA, and Staphylococcus. If that wasn't convincing enough, according to a study conducted by researchers at the University of Arizona, cell phones carry 10 times more bacteria than most toilet seats. Oh yeah. Interestingly, phone manufacturers actually provide guidelines for cleaning their devices, but we often overlook that information, don't we? Moreover, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention offers a straightforward suggestion for cleaning all types of touch screens using alcohol-based sprays. So it might be a good idea to take a moment to pause and give your phone a thorough wipe down. Feeling clean conscious already? Well, the next item would probably be the last on your suspect list when you are on a cleaning spree. Often hiding in the most precarious places and sunk deep into your couch cushions, your TV remote is collecting germs throughout the day. And recent studies have in fact suggested that it could be the single most dirty item in the house. One of the reasons your remote control houses so many germs is due to the number of people that come in contact with it, as well as several different substances while the family is kicked back for a movie night with a bowl of popcorn, snacks, and your little brother is down with a cold. I mean, we all mistreat it. Dropping it on the floor, losing it in the couch, coughing on it, sneezing on it, and whatnot. Not to mention, they aren't the most cleanable devices either. Given all the buttons sticking out of the surface, surrounded by deep crevices on each side. So make sure you regularly clean and sanitize your remote, especially if you or a housemate has recently been sick. Like the remote, we often forget to regularly clean our bed sheets, bath, and hand towels. We spend over 1/3 of our lives in our beds, yet we allot significantly less time to clean this space. If you find yourself often itchy, congested, or with worsening asthma, the dust mites between your sheets might be the culprit. They are one of the most common causes of allergic reactions, and we sleep with them every night. Dust mites love to munch on organic matter such as the sweat and dead skin cells we leave behind on sheets or our towels, and their waste contains proteins that we are often allergic to. They are microscopic, so you can't see them, and while we won't ever be able to rid ourselves completely of these little guys, we can lessen their impact. So let's strip our sheets, grab our bath towels, and throw them in the laundry at least once a week. Now, a helpful tip, and while it didn't make the list, your washing machine is also a breeding ground for germs. So don't forget to give the inside a good scrub during your house cleaning. If you have a queasy stomach, you might want to fast forward past this one. It's a little gross. While we would all expect the object we put in our mouths at least twice a day is clean, we may be seriously wrong. According to a study conducted by the University of Manchester, toothbrushes have been found to host more bacteria than the floor of a public toilet. This is due to two main reasons. First, bacteria can get trapped between the bristles. Pair that with the leftover water and food particles from your most recent brush, and you got yourself a very dirty object, perfect for bacterial growth. Second is proximity to the toilet. When you flush, there is a chance particles from the toilet are passing through the air and contaminating other objects in the bathroom. A few helpful tips. It's important to flush your toilet seat with the seat closed. Make sure your toothbrush holder is stored far from the toilet and other people's toothbrushes, and completely dry it before putting it away. And the winner for the dirtiest object in your home, your kitchen sponge. It makes sense, doesn't it? Porous, wet, warm, and the first thing you grab to clean several different surfaces. Your kitchen sponge has the ultimate setup. They have unlimited access to the sauna, otherwise known as the kitchen sink, and are on a regular feeding schedule with the nutrients left over from food plates. Remember that cutting board you used last week for raw chicken? Did you remember to thoroughly wash it before moving on to your countertop? Well, the way you use your kitchen sponge can cause cross-contamination, significantly increasing the risk of contact with harmful strains of bacteria such as Salmonella. You might consider having designated sponges for the different surfaces they are used to clean. Or even better is to use much safer alternatives like dish brushes. Too addicted to sponges still? Well, then it is best to grab a new one, especially if it started to smell. Ew. I hope this video provided you with helpful tips and guidance for crafting your weekly house cleaning routine, all based on science, which is what we do here in this channel. So like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. In the meantime, stay healthy and clean.